Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Again, everybody, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home. They've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
Postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Now we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Kyle Hendricks gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Now at the plate, Victor Mesa, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Miami, center fielder, number 7.
Pitch on the way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And now a pitch on the way. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike too. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, shortstop, number 12.
Ready now for the Marlins, Angel Vielma. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Slide and a stop by Baez. Hey now.
Batting third, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Mike Sosa will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second. Center fielder. Albert Almora.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder, Frankie Cordero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Runner, he's
Runners
going.
on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Ready with the 1-2. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line towards center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Randy Cesar.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Cesar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location of all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hard ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Christopher
Leading off
Torres,
for Miami.
as he'll get his
Second
first
baseman.
opportunity in this one.
Christopher Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher Mike Sosa.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Sosa. Here comes the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
Stepping in now, Victor Mesa, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Angel Vielma. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Here's Jason Hayward now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Cordero on the move. 1 out.
Batting eighth, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Way in front of that fastball. One and two, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here's Addison Russell. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Up next for Miami, Angel Bielma, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Sweet.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's running. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frankie Cordero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Franz Reyes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Ben Zobrist now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit to short. Vilma comes up with it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Line towards center field. Mesa is there, 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Marlins, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly toward third. Bryant moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman number 13, Randy Cesar.
Now to the plate, Randy Cesar. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
This one's down to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Torres.
In now, Christopher Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. sliced hard on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now in the box, Mike Sosa. He singled his last time up.
Pitcher, Mike Sosa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 7, Victor Mesa.
Ready once again, Victor Mesa. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 12.
Striding into the box, Angel Vilma. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. And we still have no score. Standing in, Jason Hayward. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Hit to third. Cesar is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Addison Russell, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Not an easy thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
Into the box now, Frankie Cordero, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Stepping in now, Franz Reyes. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. hits it high and deep out to center field. Almora ranging back. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his third home run of this series, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Steve Cishek comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
41. Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 2, here it is. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Randy Cesar.
Into the box, Randy Cesar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Miami. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cordero. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 44, Anthony
stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Justin Wilson.
Christopher Torres will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Mike Sosa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now. Victor Mesa hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding in once again, Angel Vielma. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 33, Frankie Cordero.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frankie Cordero. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Nero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Here's a strike. Russell offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Way out in front. Vilma on second. Cordero at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is offered out of the zone and missed. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A high fastball is in there. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. Settling in now, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty D, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out. You're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
for the
matchup
Marlins,
move here and bring on a
number
southpaw to
75,
face the left-handed hitter due up.
Del Ganzo.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Stepping into the box, Garrett
Leading off
Cooper.
for Miami, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Christopher Torres. The swing and lift, a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball left side. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Magneuris Sierra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Mesa.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Bodie is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Right field and batting in the 8th spot, number 13.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Mesa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cooper at third. Torres over at second. Sierra at first. One gone. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vielma. First pitch on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Marlins 6 and the Cubs nothing. Trey Guerrero will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 56, Trey Guerrero.
Striding in to start the 9th, David Bodie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Russell.
So stepping in, Addison Russell. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Left fielder, Dan Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The pitch have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Mike Sosa is the winning pitcher of record. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, just 1 hit, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.